Good day, grade 8. Today is our computer 8 in third quarter, week 3. My name is Rinaldo B. Malimban. And today's lesson, we talk about the drawing in Illustrator. In a drawing Illustrator, when you draw an object, you can create one more of the lines called a path. We have 6 to introduce the drawing in Illustrator. The one is anatomy of path. Second is the smooth point. Third is the drawing basic shapes. Fourth is the draw stars. Fifth, draw polygons. And the last is the draw ellipses. In the drawing Illustrator, the anatomy of a path is made up of one or more curved or straight lines known as segments. Why? Because the start and the end of point for a segment is called an anchor point. And this, speaking of anchor point, is the bending point to modify the line segment from the selected in point, unselected anchor point, from the curved path segment into the direction point. A path can be open or closed. An open path has open-ended or what you call endpoints, such as a line, while a closed path has connected off as an circle. For example, this figure or the paths can be two types of the anchor points, smooth points, or the corner points. We have the 4 corner points, 4 smooth points, and the combination of corner and smooth points. In the smooth point, connects two curved segments to create the smooth line, while the corner point connect to the straight or the curved segment to create path and directions of chains. So you can draw a path using both smooth and corner points. The outline of paths is called a stroke. When you can format with the different characteristics, you can specify stroke weight or thickness, a color or the dash pattern. The interior of an open and closed path is called a fill, when you can also format with a color of gradient. Now let's talk about the drawing basic shapes. We have the draw rectangles, draw ellipses, draw polygons, and draw stars. In draw rectangles and squares, first is to select the rectangle tool or the rounded rectangle tool. So we have to do the following by to draw rectangle, drag diagonally until the rectangle is the desired size, and also to draw a square, hold down the shift key while you drag the diagonally until the square is desired size. To create square of rectangle using values, click when you want to top left corner to be. Specify the width and height and the corner radius for your rounded rectangle and click OK. Next is the draw polygons. In draw polygons, we have to select polygon tool. Do one of the following. Drag until the polygon is desired size. Drag the pointer in arc to rotate the polygon Press the up arrow and down arrow keys to remove sides from the polygon. And click when you want to center of polygon to be. Specify the radius and number of sides for the polygon and click OK. Next is the select the star tool. Do one of the following. First is drag until the stars is desired size. Drag the pointer in arc to rotate the stars. Press the up arrow and down arrow to add and remove points from the stars. Click when you want to center the star to be. For points, specify how many points you want the star to have. Then click OK to increase the decrease the number of points and the star you want to. Also use the up and down arrow keys while drawing in the star. Now, what is the quick tips of this Illustrator? So the following keyboard shortcuts will help you in drawing basic shapes. According to Ken Conrad, access to computer and the internet has become a basic need for education in the society. So this is how to give the emphasizing of the Illustrator by using the exactly what the applies, or you can like some of draw freehand of sketch object, especially when you are drawing tablet, and also the pencil tool in the right tool to use. You can use anything of these several ways. You can draw new line segments to create a path, or reshape a path, or to add to a path. You can customize the way of this works by setting preference in this Illustrator. That's all for today. See you in eClass Online. Thank you and goodbye. Again, my name is Rinaldo B. Malimban, your Computer 8.